stage. Oh, here I am. Okay. All right. Let's see. What am I doing over here? What's going on, Facebook? Give me 1 second to get my other platform. Hey, YouTube. Give me 1 second to get my other platform together real quick.
Less than 2 points away. She's in third. Right here, toughest dive in the
What in the
competition.
world? Oh, there it goes. Okay, just about done. Week 1, right? It's been about a week for me now. Came on the 26th. Yeah, 5 days. Child have mercy. All right. I think that we are ready to go on that platform now. All right. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I don't think I've been on. It seems like I haven't been on a Tuesday in a second, but um, with the move and everything else. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I am here, day 5 on the beautiful island of St. Kitts and Nevis. I just had a island lady come over and go through and put me in a good protective style. I have not made it to the Caribbean Sea yet. I have all plans on going to the Caribbean Sea tomorrow. Um, I've been to the Atlantic, which is right here in my backyard, literally, which I have walked you out to. If you have been with me or if you're watching my page, you see I walked you up my backyard right here. Of course, it's closed off. It's dark out there. Can't see nothing tonight, but I've definitely been sharing the journey. I went on my first run today, so I uploaded that everywhere so y'all can see that. And the funniest thing about that, the funniest thing, y'all, what's that little thing that they're saying now? We do something, we listen, and we don't judge. Listen. When y'all see the video that I put up with me running, okay, I really thought I was moving, y'all. I really thought I was moving. And then I come home and I look at the tape and I just fell out. I fell out over the counter. Just, 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 it just tickled me because I wasn't going nowhere. Y'all see the video. Y'all see the video. I ain't going nowhere. In my head, in my mind, I was out there moving. I was out there moving. Come on, we going. I came back and looked at that video and I just had to holler at myself. I had to holler at myself. But in my head, I was moving, y'all. In my head, I was gone. In my head, I was moving, y'all. Don't tell me nothing. I came home, looked at that video, y'all. I fell out laughing. I mean, doubled over. I doubled over laughing. That was a good laugh. It was a good laugh, y'all. Y'all see the video. I put it up. I put it up. But yeah, I was, man, I was running. I came back, look at that video. I said, oh, wow. But listen, It's only day 5, right? And so what was one of my main goals was to make sure that by the time that I leave the island that I won't need my cane. Y'all, we're only on day 5. And it was my first day working out. I have been walking everywhere. And not only am I not using the cane, thank you. Not only am I not using the cane, but I was running. Did y'all see? Well, I was trotting. I was trotting. I was trotting. Did y'all see it? So I think that we are definitely going to reach goal. And that was simply because I've been walking. So you have to remember, since October's operation, I've just been in the house, in the bed, you know, and so not really being able to move, you know, and and it's cold. It was cold out there. I wasn't going nowhere. And so I haven't really been doing any moving, any, really exercising. It's too cold. I couldn't lift for like 8 weeks. I had to heal from the reversal. And after that, it was dead winter, so who wasn't going outside was me. So since I've been here, I have walked my butt off. And by the second day, I was walking with, now, mind you, I had braces. I bought braces for myself for my knee, which I thought, I don't know why they didn't order me braces. But, anyways, I was like, I'm gonna do what I know needs to be done for my healing. So I brought some braces. And that's what I've been using. And mind you, before I left, when I closed up the penthouse, I remember I stopped at physical therapy to bring them some apparatuses that I no longer need, the boot and everything else, the big braces, the ones with the mechanisms on there so that I could move my leg. Because remember, I had to learn to walk again. And I'm still learning how to walk. Okay. And, it's not even been, we're day 5 and I'm trotting. Miss Jackie, who is the woman who I'm renting the place from, she's the property manager. She seen me the first day that I got here, and she seen me yesterday, and she said, "My God." She said, "My God, you look like a completely different person." And I said, "Yeah, I know, and y'all can see. It's only 5 days. It's something about being around our people. It's something about being around the lush greenery where there's so much beauty where man has not been able to tamper with. The mindset is different. Y'all, it is so slow. It's so laid back here. Nobody's rushing. It reminds me of parts of the South, New Orleans, and when I was in Georgia. And no matter, walking down the street, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, you know, and it's just a different vibe. It's a vibe of, I expect you to speak to me. If I'm passing by you, I expect you, my brother, my sister, to acknowledge me, and I'm going to acknowledge you in a friendly manner. Whereas in the United States, we mean mug each other when we see each other coming down the street, or if you don't know that person, there's a such a self hatred that we have that we don't even know that we have because of all that we've been through. Because we're really a loving people. This is who we are. We're more closer here to those that will go and farm their own land. Those that listen to the reggae music is in the air when you go downtown. The music is different, the vibe is different. It's not America. You're not going to get all the bells and whistles of all the, buildings, but that's the beauty of it, is it's not America. in the beauty of it, time. Listen, we got up this morning in time starts, we start the day at 5:30, 6 o'clock here. This the islands is different because by midday it's hot and this is winter time, right? So by 7 o'clock, we have already hiked down the street one time, came back, we got some cleaning supplies, and then we went down the other way to the bank ATM to trade some, some American dollars, and then we hiked back up the street, back to the grocery store to get our food this time because now we're walking, and we got all these bags, making all these trips. By the time we were done, we're like, it is only 10:30. Like even the everything just slows down in island life, and it's beautiful, and it's absolutely beautiful, and so I'm very thankful and I'm grateful, and I've been here for 5 days by myself. Yesterday, Rajani, one of the butterflies, came in, so she's here. We went to the supplies today, bought a blender and all my index cards and all of my um, index cards, pens, and notebooks for me to go back to school, and for some things that I was doing with my healing practice. I've decided to go back and shop in my tools because I've been away from the side where I'm sitting with people and actually doing the modalities because I've been in the backside building the business for so long. And, I don't take this lightly, which is why I'm here for 5 months, is to make sure that I'm ready and I'm prepared to go back and to lead and to do the things that I know that I'm supposed to be doing while I'm here on this planet. It's not about making a name, it's not about being a major guru. It's about finding the other people that are like me, finding the land, opening that wellness community, and helping others, helping those that are going to be local, as well as helping those who are in the United States that need to get away and need to be able to come to a place where you really can detach. And it's not about finances at all. It's not about it's not about trying to make money. It's not about preaching. It's not about workshop. It's not about any of that. It's about giving you the opportunity to eat some really healthy food, give you some clarity to allow you to reconnect with nature, to disconnect so that you can reconnect to whatever your power source is, whatever your spiritual power source is, to have the freedom to be able to come and to just heal. And as we all stand together, with the program of having the healing modalities, having the massages, having the Ito foods from the Rastas, right? Where we're going to disconnect. No McDonald's, no steak, okay? We're going to take you on a for real purifications. And then for hopes that you would actually see what it's like and to give a little education and to know that you can do it too, whether it be here or whether it be in the States, but to be able to come together and forge our own healing groups where we heal first and then we build social economically so that we don't have to depend on anybody else. So, regardless of what happens, we're safe. Regardless of what happens, our children are safe, and our children's children have something to look forward to. Because right now, my sweethearts, the truth of the matter is our communities in America are not doing well. There are a few people that are doing well, but for the majority, they're not doing well. And when you're looking at the family unit as a whole, there's a definite disconnect. Our family is not the way that it used to be. And if you're in a family that still functions well as a Black unit, meaning mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, and y'all still come together and you honor one another and you have real traditions, bless you, bless you. But the truth of the matter, that's far gone for many African American families. Are far gone the day where grandma can actually come in and talk or try to advise, because now we're told to mind our business. Now we're told you're crossing the line. Now we're told all these things that in my generation we would not have thought to say to an elder when an elder wanted to share information with us. And not in a way, and I'm not talking about the elders that are rough. I'm not talking about the elders who are talking about and look at them and and they need prayer and like, but don't want to do anything but talk down. I'm not talking about the elders in the family that want to just talk down to the young kids in the family. I'm talking about wisdom, real wisdom, which is the position that we're supposed to be in when it comes to a certain age. We're supposed to stop turning around and wanting to hand back and wanting to help the next generation. But when we have been so brainwashed and so manipulated on so many levels that now when those of us that go to hand back are told to mind our business, are told to step off, I told you're out of line, you're out of pocket, not understanding that it is you who is truly out of pocket. It is you who are truly out of our culture. And this is the problem, that our youth and our young adults are so far away and displaced by our culture because we have now allowed them to turn entertainers and musicians and athletes into those that sit at the council of wisdom for us, right? When we know that it's just a lick. Listen, we can sell more if we put this on LeBron. We can sell more if we tell so and so to hold this cup. If we tell them that this bag right here is the next bag with this label, go buy it. Right? And this is what they're being growing up. This is what it is. Because where's the other side? Where's the positive role models? Where's the positive things? You can I can turn on YouTube right now and pull up 5 sisters whose music is fire and they're completely clothed and they have a message, a real message. Where are they at? Where's their multi-million dollar deals? Hmm? Why is it that they want to promote and give the most money to those that carry the most toxic values and morals, those who are easily persuaded? Because you could never put that type of money in a person like me, my hand, and tell me if I give you $40 million to do this movie or to dribble this ball or to sing this record, but if you go back to your community, I will never work with you again. Baby, you know what I'm doing? I'm fishing ready. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go sing and do all that they want me to do. And then when I'm done, I'm fishing ready to go take that money and put it into my community and tell them to kick rocks. Why? Because if had they had did that, we would have been able to rebuild Black Wall Street. What were they fearful of? Losing their money, losing their contract. But wait, baby, the reason why you have it is because we were helping pay the money. Once they realized we had paid money for what you were giving us. So if we are the ones that initially is paying the money, why didn't you cut the middleman out? Because we don't think like that, because systematically we have been so brainwashed. Why didn't they collectively, and even till today, they could still do it today? Cash in. What you need those mansions for? What you need all these boats for? What you need all this stuff for? But meanwhile, the community that actually got you where you're at is suffering. We don't need another show of you showing us what you got, and now you want to charge us, $200,000 if we need you to come out and speak for the community or to help us, raise funds or whatever. But wasn't it our money that got you to where you were getting? Because had we not put our stamp of approval on you, you wouldn't have got another check. They only pay the people that we approve. If we weren't buying nothing from you, they couldn't make no more money. Your career would have been over, don't you think? If we weren't going to the movies, I mean, come on, let's think about it. They make the same movies over and over and over. I'm like, Hollywood is a lit for those of us who are really alert to this. They they sell the same movie plot over and over and over. They put different people in every year, same movie plots. When is something really different, really, really, truly different come out? You know what? When we get something really, truly different, when they finally decide to tell us another little secret about us, like the six triple eight, like Hidden Figures, like the Butler, stuff that they've been known, that they could have shared with us a long time ago. But they, slave movies, foolishness, gangsters in every couple of years. Oh, by the way, did y'all know that you helped do this? And this is real. And it was so significant. And then right back to the foolishness, right back to the foolishness. And then another couple of years come up. Oh, by the way, did y'all know you helped do this? Listen, we have to we have to learn to really come together and heal and know that it's okay to heal. And this is a beautiful place to be in to heal. And for me, I feel closer to my divine self here. Here I see divinity everywhere I look. When I go to eat the fruits, it's real, it's healthy. Man that had to put his frankincense all in it. The soil's good. They told me, you drop a seed right now, by the time that you leave, you'll have a bud sitting there. Won't be mature, but you'll have a bud sitting there. It's going to grow. Just throw your seeds right into the ground. It's fertile. It's beautiful. The surroundings are so beautiful. The air is different. This is the way we were intended to live before we were forced into the rat race. And we were forced into everything's materialistic, materialistic. Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta go, gotta go, gotta get it, gotta get it. Don't care what I gotta do to get it, gotta get it. Don't care who I gotta hurt, gotta get it. And the stress, the sickness, the disease, the killing one another. They killing us, we killing us. We have to take a time to disconnect. And I think leaving puts things in a whole nother perspective when you just get away. Just get away and come to what I like to call Eden. We can, if we were in the mountains, we could just go like and pull the fruit right off the tree. That's how God intended it for us to live. That's how He prepared, gave us everything that we need. When you're in America, you're not following divinity. You are not following the path of divinity because a lot of people don't know we are so stuck on their ways that we do things without even knowledge that have nothing to do with spirituality, but we'll let them tell us it's spiritual when we know that it's not. It's a bold faced lie, but we participate in their culture, their celebrations. We put on their lens and we act like because we've been here so long that these things belong to us. They don't. But yet you allow them to tell you what's in your blood, what's in your DNA is evil and wicked. And you will sit here and celebrate all this foolishness with them, knowing it's a lie, and deny yourself the ability to reconnect to nature, to paradise, to real fruits, to walking barefoot on the plush earth, and, being around the trees and appreciating the birds and the flowers and the earth, and taking time to appreciate because all of that is a part of divinity. We so busy driving from building to building, from building to building, from building to building. When was the last time you actually just took a walk, purposely just to look at the different leaves, the different trees, just to say thank you? When was the last time you just sat in a park or at the ocean, purposely just to say thank you? Just to say thank you. So I'm grateful, I'm very grateful for being here. Again, I am documenting everything. I'm learning how to edit, but everything you'll be able to see on my YouTube channel, which is Enrique's Vision 2025, very shortly. We also have January 13th. We have four of the Butterflies alumni are coming back and they'll be doing a presentation with me. And anybody can come. It's really for organizations, but anyone is invited, and you can come in and find out about our program and what we offer. We are looking for 25 young women ages 18 through 24 to enroll in our online course by February 27th. So if you know a young woman by the age of 18 through 24 that could use a program. We are looking for young leaders, those diamonds in the rough. Those diamonds in the rough. We looking for them. We love them. Bring them over. Let them get this good love. Let them join the sisterhood, and to learn about one another and to learn about true love and to be able to be prepared to walk into that transition from 18 through 24, which is a very vital stage in a young woman's life. It's a very vital stage in a young woman's life as she's crossing into, oh, that scared the life out of me. Sorry about that. As she's crossing into womanhood, transitioning through. I'm trying to see where's my charger because my battery is saying that it's slow. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so we would like to have 25 young ladies on our virtual class. I'm only doing 25 because it's deep, y'all. Okay, we go deep, and we want. It's not about um, it's not about quantity. It's not about trying to get numbers. It's about helping young women that could use the help, and then also teaching them leadership skills, and then giving them opportunity to earn income and earn commissions um, in our workforce development portion. We also have Enrique's Vision. So that is for people who are over, regardless of what age you are. And if you're a woman and you just want some healing, to be able to come on one of our retreats, Enrique's Vision, that is for you. Okay. So again, 5 S's in a C, that's me. Women's Training and Development course is specifically for 18 through 24. It is our online course, as well as Enrique's Vision is for all women, BIPOC women that would like to come in and deal with healing. Okay. All right, y'all. I think that's it for me. It's 7:31 here. Let me see. 7:31. I don't know if that's my time or y'all time. I really don't know. That's our time. Okay, 7:31 here. So that means it's 6:31 there. So I've been on for about 31 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead. Sorry, y'all over here. I forgot I'm over here on YouTube too, and I'm just giving them my back. But it's okay. That's because nobody really be on over there. So I give all my attention over here to TikTok. But that too will change. That too will change. So, okay, y'all. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, and I will see you on Thursday. You know what I always say? We do not need permission to heal. We just need respect for one each other's differences, and we don't need permission to build social economically. All we need is respect for one another, differences, and to come together just like our forefathers did. And that's how they built Black Wall Street. They got in this, they were all in the same vicinity. And when they decided they were going to do something, they did it together. So, in order for that to happen, there has to be unity, there has to be healing. Money is not our issue. We have the money, we've been had the money. The fact is that we're broken. So we need to heal first. And that's why in my organization, I deal with healing first. We heal together, we bond together. Then when we go to make business, it becomes personal. It's not just some person over there. So I don't, if I make a phone call for her, if I don't, or whatever, it's really not about me. It's really not my thing. No, once you go through the purification process with your sisters, you are bonded, and these women are bonded for life. We are deep, it is serious, and we're real and we're transparent. And that's why the young women that are with the program, some have been with me before we even knew what the name was, because this is just who I am and who I've been in every community that I've lived in. I've always let the young ladies know, on the street, on the block, around the corner, wherever I see them, this is my name. I live in the community. If you need anything, come to my door. Okay. So there are some of the girls like Ashley, who is 17, who met me when I lived on a ghetto strip, and she was in foster care, and she lived across the street. And she was one of those girls. Hey, if you ever need anything, she was 17. Ashley's now 40. Ashley's still a part of this organization. Little Queen met me when she was 14. Little Queen is now 30. She's still a part of this organization. And here's the thing, they interact and know each other. So this is not just another program where you come in and then after it's over, you got to leave and you can't contact me, or you can't contact the girls, or you just never have no more interaction with the girls. No, these girls are interactive with each other on Facebook. If somebody's doing something, you can see them supporting one another. And it's been years. So now we're opening it up and saying, hey, I know I've got 10 years of looking at this and of testing, writing our books, doing our online magazine, doing the podcast, doing webinars. We've done it all. We've tested it all, and it works and it lasts. So now it's time to open the door for more young women to be able to come in and get this type of love, get this type of genuine support in sisterhood that doesn't hurt, because there's too many places we go for sisterhood and we end up hurting. So we don't wear labels here. We go by spiritual character. We don't wear labels here at Purification. We go by spiritual character. And we help you critique your spiritual character. We don't teach at Pi. We don't tell you who to believe at Pi. However, when you disclose to us what your belief is, there's an expectation that you carry yourself as such, that character. And where there are flaws, here's where we help sharpen one another and we help strengthen one another, so that it is real transformation and not the BS that's been going around in our community under the guise of religion and spirituality. Quite frankly, I have a really bad taste in my mouth for all of that foolishness that I see going on, because I get the aftermath. I get the girls that went to the altar and came back running out of the church because of the attitudes and the heart and the character of so many. And I'm not talking just one. I've literally lived all over the country. I've been to many. And it's not just the black church. There's many sects that I have been around and I have been through. And so that's why I've come to realize that it's not about the name, it's about the individual and whether or not you are carrying the spirit of righteousness or you're not, regardless of what we want to call it. Either you're janky or you're not. Either you're a hero or a horror to the community. What say ye? Because just because you label yourself something, or just because somebody else labels you who wasn't qualified in the first place because their walk is bogus, So we don't wear labels here. We look at character and we build character here. All right, y'all. Because we need to heal for real. And we need to stop playing with the power that we do have as melanated people and as spiritual people. Because there's definitely power. But we have to know how to tap back into it. For real, for real. For real, for real. And stop playing with spirituality in our community. It's not about anybody else anymore. It's really about us coming back to who we really are and tapping in to who we really are and putting down all of the paganism and coming back to who we really are. That's where our strength is. That's where our strength has always been. That is the heart that we have been giving, and we have been turned into something that is evil. We have been turned into something that is just disgusting. It is really disgusting when you look at so many communities that have been through Detroit. I've been through Nevada. I've been through Reno. I've been through New Orleans. I've been through Northern and Southern California. I've been through Massachusetts. I've been through Connecticut. I've been through Maryland. I've been through DC. I've been through New Jersey, Connecticut, Maine, Boston. I've lived, and I'm trying to tell you all, our people are hurting all over. It's not roses for everybody. It's not. And so, what do? We better get to doing something, and we don't need permission. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful evening. I will be on Thursday from my heart to yours. Good night from St. Kitts.